Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's live stream. Welcome. How is everyone doing? It's a little bit super warm here in the UK, so sorry for being a few minutes late because I was just setting up a fan, so I can actually sit down and talk to you guys without roasting up. So, hopefully, wherever in the world you are, you're doing well, and yeah, thanks for joining us. So before I get set into things and get to chatting about skincare and whatever else we talk about, let's just do the housekeeping really quick. Just want to say a big shout out to Tom, who's moderating today's live stream. So big thank you to Tom, and obviously sending lots and lots of love as always. For those of you that are new to these live streams, welcome. We've actually had 12,000 new subscribers join in the last week, which honestly is like mind-blowing. So if you're one of them, thank you. Thank you very much. Introduce yourself. Say hi. I know we love to hear from you. But yeah, for those of you new, we do these live streams every single Saturday, which is 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. European time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and somewhere in the middle of the night, around 5 a.m. if you're watching for Australia and New Zealand. And I always like to give a special shout out to those that are watching from there, because that's extra commitment. If you don't get a chance to watch all of the live stream, don't worry. Everything's recorded and on replay, so you can catch up on any bits that you missed, fill yourself in on anything whatsoever. Yeah, it's all recorded for eternal posterity. I'd look back on some of our original live streams. I was like, ooh, cringe much. Anyway, so let me kick off with some hellos, and then we're going to get into the questions and all that good stuff. So big shout out to Tom, first one to comment, moderator and first one to comment. We like that. That's efficiency for you. Paula, great to see you. Geneva, we've got Robert and Sharon, we've got Teresa, Amy, great to see you all. Lebrexa, Heather, Scott, great to see everybody. We've got Jan, we've got Marion, Fristenberg, Rita. So good to have you all. And yeah, Jill, great to see you, and thank you for choosing to spend your Saturday with me when you could be doing anything else in the entire world and you decide to be here. So I am very flattered. So let's before I get into comments and questions, which by the way, ask anything you want in that comment section. We're a little different to some of the other live streams here on YouTube. We don't ask, you don't have to pay to ask a question. You don't have to ask it a million times. I go through the questions in the order that they come in, and so it just gives everyone a fair chance of having their question answered, which is, yeah, always what we try to be as fair as possible here. All I ask for in return is if you could reach down and give this video a thumbs up. That just helps YouTube to promote it on replay, and honestly, means the world to me. So yeah, gently caress that like button if you feel so inclined to do so. So before we get into things, a couple of things I want to mention. So one product that I've been testing out, let me get it for you. One product I've been testing out this week is this is the Allies of Skin lip balm. It's the Peptide and Ceramide Repair Lip Balm. This launches, I think, September the 15th, something like that. Anyway, they reached out to me and said, would you be interested in trying it out before it hits shelves? I was like, yes, obviously. Actually, quite nice. I'm really impressed. Now, it's actually really nice. I don't know what the price is going to be. It's Allies of Skin, so I imagine we'll all gasp when we see the price. So I don't know what the price is. So I'm going a bit blind on that, so you'll have to take that into account. I love the component. So it's got that, you know, that not metallic, what's the word? Magnetic, where clicks in like that, which I love. It's in the bullet component, which the Mad About Skin lip balm is going to be in after the rebrand. Just saying. Very convenient, nice. How much do you get in here? 3.8 grams, 0.13 ounces. That's not a lot of product, but I will say, like, performance-wise, 10 out of 10. Really enjoy it. Does the job. It just feels great on the skin. Absolutely love it. Let's see on the price before we declare that. Performance alone, 10 out of 10. Let's wait on the price. We'll see about that. Now, very quickly, moving on, just wanted to give everyone a heads up before we get into some comments and things. All the Mad About Skin products are currently buy three for the price of two. There we go. Put 3 in your basket, only pay for 2. I want to just call it out because this is actually the last week. It finishes at the end of August. So if you wanted, I know Tom's been leaving links, so if you wanted to buy them, now is a chance because the 3 for the price of 2 ends at the end of this month. The biggest sellers so far are these three. The cleanser doing surprisingly well. It's one of my favourite products, I don't mind. The moisturiser and the sunscreen. The sunscreen is the runaway favourite. Like always, every single month sells by far and away the most. But all the products, yeah, are currently 3 for the price of 2. So it has to be the same product. All you need to do is put 3 of any product in your basket. When you come to checkout, you'll see that it's actually one of them is free of charge. Sometimes the website glitches. I have been on to Shopify about this multiple times. Sometimes the website glitches. So if it doesn't quite work like that, just put 2 in your basket and I will send the free one. Any orders placed before the end of August will have 3 products in if you bought 2. So if it glitches, don't worry too much. Just buy 2 and I will personally make sure that everyone gets their 3rd one. Or you can contact us using the contact us section of the webpage. But yeah, works for most people, but some people did report a glitch, which is kind of annoying, but hey ho, look, things we do for a discount. So yeah, if you wanted to, the last calls for it is the end of August. So let's get into things. Paula says, could you do a video on what products are used for what? Because there's so much on the market and getting a little confused. Yeah, so it can be a little confusing. I've tried doing that sort of video before and it just didn't work. It's just very difficult because there are so many ingredients, there's so many products. It's just really difficult. So what I ended up doing was actually just doing skincare routines. So I've got quite a few skincare routines. I've got an anti-acne one, I've got a anti-aging one. I would say check those out and then I kind of talk through each product as I go through them so you can see what each one does. I think that's probably going to be more useful. Hopefully, anyway. So let's see. And what do you think of the new Murad Retinal Overnight Serum? Oh, I love a Retinal. So that's it. That's piqued my interest. I love a Retinal. I'm not the biggest fan of Murad as a brand. There's nothing wrong with them, per se. I just find that their products are quite pricey and nothing's really grabbed my attention. But I will check that one out because I do like a little Retinal in my life. So I will check that one out. Thanks for the heads up. Geneva says, best product for hyperpigmentation and acne. My top 3 would be the Exaglow Serum by Face Theory, followed by the Numbuzzing Vitamin Concentrate Serum, or the Skin 1004 Tone Brightening Ampule. Those are my top 3. I love all 3 of them. Let me know if you want links to any of them if you didn't catch the name. So Robert Sharon says, hi there, what's good gentle AHA product for white bumps? AHA, I mean, you could get to be fair, you could get the ordinary glycolic acid and use it once a week. That's more than enough. You don't want to use it any more than that. Or I personally would recommend using lactic acid. Probably go for the ordinary 5% and use that. Super gentle. You can use it like 3 or 4 times a week. Will definitely help. Teresa says, happy Saturday. So sending you lots of love, Teresa, all the way to Memphis. Love you lots. Amy, great to see you, says, hi Rob, Tom, and everyone. On my way to get my hair coiffed, hoping I could pop in later. Amy, I'm sure you're going to be looking fabulous. Tell your hairdresser, tell your salon, they should be having this live stream on the TV for you. Absolutely. Love you, Amy. Let's see. Labrexa, great to see you. Heather, great to see you too. Scott says, good morning, everyone. Hope all is well with you. Scott, it is. And glad to hear that everything is well with you after storm, hurricane, whatever we're calling it, Hillary whipped through California. Hopefully everyone stayed safe and everyone's all good. But sending lots and lots of love to anyone that might have been impacted by that. And hopefully everything is kind of getting back to normal and that everyone stayed safe. Jan says, hello, lovelies. Can't wait for the live. I'm just about to snuggle up with 2 of my fur babies with some midnight snacks. Oh, that sounds amazing. Jan, that's literally amazing. I've got 1 cat on the cat tree, and that's it, but I'm sure the dog's mooning outside the door, so I might let him in a minute. It says, I can't believe how fast the channel's growing. So proud of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just about to hit 150,000 subscribers, which honestly is like mind blown. I wasn't expecting it, and at the start of this year we had 75,000 subscribers and we're now at 150,000 and growing by about 2,000 a day. It's mad. And thank you for everyone who's recently subscribed. Thank you for all the love, the kindness, support. And well, let's just talk very quickly about content, because I know some people are, you know, people have preferences when it comes to content, and I get that. Everyone has preferences on everything. Some people like long form content, some people like short form content, some people like videos that are just talking about product reviews, other people like full skincare routines, other like a good blackhead popping moment. And I try to create a little something of everything, and I get not everything is going to be for everyone. So you know, I always say to people, you don't have to watch everything. You know, if you don't like one element of the content, say the shorts videos aren't your thing, don't watch them. It's fine. Similarly, if you don't like the long videos, that's okay. You don't need to stick to the shorts. I'm just going to keep creating what I want to create and what I think people will enjoy. So there's going to be, this is like my commitment, there's going to be at least 4 full videos, full length videos every single week. Some weeks there'll be 5, some weeks there'll be 4, depending on how days fall. There's going to be at least 1 new shorts video every single day, and a blackhead popping shorts video 3 or 4 times a week. So that way everyone's got something that they can watch and enjoy, and yeah, it's up to you guys. So that, yeah, because a lot of people have been saying, oh, I like this type of content more than that. I'm like, yeah, but you've kind of got to cater to everyone. And so I try that. And of course, I won't be offended if there's certain content you don't want to watch, and that's okay. I won't be, promise, I won't be offended. It's just, yeah, it's about creating, hopefully, a space where everyone can enjoy all things skincare, however that kind of manifests. Let's see, Marion says, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hun says, I'm way to Ulta to check out all the products in the 21 Days of Beauty sale. Ooh, that starts tomorrow, does it? I don't do anything Ulta. We don't have Ulta here, so we don't have the 21 Days of Beauty sale. But I'm always intrigued. I do like the look of some of the discounts, so I might check it out online. See what I'm missing, Marion, but let me know what you end up buying. See, Fristerberg says, hi, how is everyone doing? I'm wonderful, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. I'm using this as procrastination from packing from vacation. Oh, absolutely. We're here to help you procrastinate, my love. Do not worry. That's what we're here for. And where are you going? I'm very, very intrigued. Very intrigued. Jan says, I know, 200k just around the corner. Oh, honestly, that would be like... Yeah, that I don't know. I think I would like spontaneously combust. So watch out for that. That could be exciting on a live stream. It's absolutely like mind blowing, and I just want to say thank you for all the love, the support, the kindness, and everything that you guys show me. It genuinely means the world. So thank you. My Reed, hope I pronounced that right, says, hi, has the chat started yet? Can't see it again. Oh no, sometimes it starts earlier. It starts earlier, and sometimes YouTube takes some time to catch up. But we always start from 6 PM here in the UK. Teresa says, so glad I could finally join Undercover at work with the earbud. Teresa, I love it. You're always like a secret squirrel, like watching Undercover, which I love. Says, can you give some affordable 10% azelaic acid options beside the ordinary in Face Theory? I use your serum in the AM with like a 10 PM in the PM. Yeah, so the Mad About Skin serum has 5%. That's a great all-rounder. In terms of azelaic acid, it's great to just do it all. However, some people might want to go stronger, and you can either use azelaic acid on beside this to top it up, or you can use it instead of in one of your skincare routines like Teresa, and that works just as well. That's actually what I do. I'll use this in the evening alongside my retinoid. In the morning I tend to go for something a higher strength. It's all about that. So the Ordinary Face Theory are my 2 favourites. The other one that I would really recommend, Teresa, is Revox. So you can now get them in the States. They're a great affordable brand. They do a 10%. They do a 10% azelaic acid, and it is better than the Ordinary, better texture. It's like €4 in Europe, so okay, that you might have to pay a little shipping to the US, but it'll still be way cheaper than a lot of other options. I love it. Recommend it all the time. Let me know if you can't get it though, and I'll think of some other recommendations for you, but that would be my go-to 10% azelaic acid, hands down. Fristerberg says Cyprus. Go with my mum and dad. Love Cyprus. It's so hot there. Pack sunscreen, Fristerberg. Lots of sunscreen. Because I know it is absolutely roasting hot in Cyprus at the moment. So definitely pack the sunscreen. Jan says a question. Is it possible that you can suddenly become allergic to something that's never used to bother you? I'm sure I've become allergic to Niord, Feck, that's the eye cream from Niord. Could it be the castor oil? So it's funny, Jan, you can. So there's a couple of things. You absolutely can become allergic to something or sensitive to something that you absolutely had no issue with before. That can happen. Also, there can be reformulations. So I'm not aware that Niord has reformulated that eye cream, but they might have done. So it could be that there's been a reformulation that's changed things a little bit. It might just genuinely be that you've built up a bit of a sensitivity to it. It can happen. Not very often, but it could. And it could be the castor oil. I know that castor oil for me is a bit of a trigger for sensitivity. It kind of depends. I would probably say if you're sure it's that product, move on from it, because obviously you don't want to be triggering sensitivity. It could be this, but yeah, you definitely can become sensitive to things. That's absolutely possible. It's happened to me in the past. It's annoying. especially if it's one of your favourites. It's annoying, but yeah, it is absolutely possible, my love. Fristerberg says, Rob, any news regarding the bad about skin products, packaging, etc.? So the new product, the peptide serum, is going to be launching soon. I'm hoping in the next couple of months. I can't guarantee. I'm hoping, crossing all my fingers. This is going to be a game-changingly good product. When like the lab that I said this is what I want, and they came out with the formula, I was like, oh my god, amazing, like literally amazing. So I can't wait to share that. New packaging, we're getting there. We've done the packaging, we're just changing the logo, and so we need to kind of work on the tweaking to the logo. I went and had a meeting with the design team this week and didn't like the logos. So no shade to them, they've created some really great options. I just didn't care for them, and I hadn't been very clear with what I wanted, so that's on me. So we went a little bit back to the drawing board on that, but I'm meeting with them again next week, and we're hopefully going to get through and work out exactly what we want. So yeah, we're in the final straight, but we've got to then do the website redesign, so it's coming up. It's coming up, my love. We're getting there. But the peptide serum will drop with the old packaging for the initial drop, and then of a small amount, and then with the new packaging going forward, or we might wait till the full packet. We kind of just got to work it out. We've got to work it all out in terms of time frames. I was laughing with Tom this week because I was like, this could really stress me out, all of this, delays and things, delays out of our control. But I'm just gonna ride it, and it'll be when it comes. But I am very you know me, I'm very impatient. So let's hope it's sooner rather than later. But I'll keep you guys posted, I promise. Jan says, I've switched to the Mary and May eye cream, tranexamic acid, glutathione. Oh no, do you know what? Mary and May have got some really, really good products. I tried 2 of their products recently and loved them. I tried the mask, I tried the cleanser. Really loved both of them. So I might have to go on a bit of a Mary and May sort of splurge and try a lot of their things, because that sounds like a great eye cream. So thank you, Jan. I'm going to look that up. Makeup Boy, great to see you, says, hello everyone, long time no see, so much has been happening, but I'm back. We are glad that you're back. We are back. I hope all is amazing with you, and yeah, let us know where you've been, what you've been up to, anything exciting. Jill, great to see you, sending you lots and lots of love. Katerina says, hello from Estonia. Rob, looking glowy as always. I aim to please, Katerina, and sending you lots and lots of love to Estonia. Mr. Gabe, great to see you, my love. Mark says, I bought the green drunk elephant and it was making my face. Now I have broken out from acne. I know a couple of people that break out from drunk elephant stuff. I haven't tried much of their stuff, I'll be totally honest. So I can't say it's happened to me, but I do know a lot of people have broken out from their stuff. So I think just proceed with caution. They're very much badged themselves as teen skincare, suitable for acne prone skin and all of that. I'm not sure it is. I'm really not sure it is. Based on people's feedback, I'm not 100% sure it is that applicable for acne prone skin, but different people have different experiences. Tom says, I don't know what I'd do without Neod effect. I know Tom is like the number one. Like, my dream, if someone said, like, what is your, as a brand owner, what is your dream, your goal? I would say to create an eye cream that means that Tom switches from the Neod effect to it. That would mean it would be the world's best eye cream ever. That's the goal, the dream in life. Colleen says, hi Rob, question about lactic acid. How do you use it? How do you recommend using it? So lactic acid, very gentle, very easy to incorporate. I would probably use it 3-4 times a week tops. And then just use it as you would it depends, obviously. I'm assuming you mean a serum. Put it on early in your skincare routine and then follow on with everything after it. It's really gentle, it pairs well with all your skincare, and it's really easy to use. So yes, I would say 3 or 4 times a week max, and I would use it early on in your skincare routine. Cleanse, put your lactic acid on, then your vitamin C, then the rest of your skincare. Hopefully that helps. Suzanne says, hi everyone, the 3 of us are visiting Jan's family today. We won't be able to join, but we'll watch the live stream later. We're missing you, Suzanne, Jan and Damien. We are missing you lots and lots and lots. But we love you, and love to the wider family that you're visiting too. Cheryl says, is it too much to use azelaic acid, alpha-arbutin, tranexamic acid after chemical exfoliation? No, actually not. So a lot of those things, so azelaic acid, generally calming and soothing. Alpha-arbutin doesn't usually cause any issues, and tranexamic acid is anti-inflammatory. So actually those 3 together, providing you've already used them and you're not like first-time user and you've patch tested and all that, providing your skin tolerates them, I actually think that's quite a good option to use after your chemical exfoliation. I think that'd be quite good. Reve says, love the latest Mad About Skin sale. Can't wait to get my package. Reve, I know it's on its way to you. It's winging its way to you. I packed it. I wrote the note and it's gone. It's been collected and it's gone. So I can't wait for you to get it. I've been, honestly, I think to say overwhelmed with the amount of orders we've had. I think that's an understatement. We have had so many orders in, and that's great. You know, it makes me so happy, and just thank you for all the love and support you guys show with the products. And the sale is just my way of helping people, stock up, because look, let's be honest, nobody wants to pay shipping if if we're for like one product, do we? We want to stock up, get our money's worth on our shipping, and I'm here to help with that. So yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, yeah, you guys are all enjoying the products. I can't wait for the peptide serum to come out. I know you guys are going to love it. And I've got so many good things lined up. I just can't wait to share it with you all. Teresa says, is anyone experiencing sweltering heat? It's noon here, 96 degrees, I feel like 105. Does anyone get weird bumps on their nose when it's really hot outside? So first of all, Teresa, yes, I do. I get the bumps on my nose when it's really hot. Here in the UK, we don't worry about that too often. Like once a year it gets hot. Today, it's what we call muggy. So it's like quite hot and humid, but also quite rainy. It's a bit so we could swap with you, Teresa. We could swap. See, I'm just wait, there we are. I thought I'd lost where I was in the chat, but we're back. Marley, great to see you. Try gay bait. I hope I've pronounced that right. It says, have you helped me so much with skincare? Thank you, and I love your channel. Thank you. We love you too. Thank you so much. Hell says the heat is unbearable here in Cyprus. My cousin sent me an audio of the rain in beautiful Dorset today. Yeah, it's really rained in the UK. Like, I'm not far from Dorset, and it has really rained. I do like the sound of rain. I think we do need to do a swap, Hells. I could do with a little sun. I'm not gonna lie, a little heat, a little sun. So do you want to should we do a house swap? You come to Hampshire, I'll go to Cyprus for a week, and it's good. Marley says, you've grown so much in the past month, almost 150k. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're expected to cross 150k in the next, I think we're at 149,000 subscribers now. I think we're expected to hit 150k like this evening. Mind blown, and thank you all so much. Like, yeah, just thank you. I get quite teary when I see it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It makes me very happy. Tano says, real or myth, microneedle for collagen elastin crepey neck. Yeah, it does. So it has been proven there are some studies that show microneedling can help increase collagen and elastin production. I would usually recommend you do it with a professional as opposed to doing it at home. You can do it at home, but there's always that risk of you doing it wrong, causing more issues than otherwise. So I personally would stick to going to a professional. But yeah, microneedling has been proven to increase collagen levels in the skin. It works on the neck, it works on the face, and I like to pair it with things like copper peptides, which will also boost the collagen in the skin. So hopefully that helps, and yeah, sending you lots and lots of love. I've just lost where I'm in the chat. I'm going to find that again. Fristyberg says, just what I needed to hear before going to Cyprus. Yeah, Fristyberg. Sunscreen. I can't stress this enough. Sunscreen. It's going to be warm. Marion says, hopefully today is the last day over 100, so ready for the 80s and fall. I kind of feel like I'm ready for autumn. I mean, fall, autumn. We call fall autumn here in the UK, vice versa. But I am very much looking forward to autumn, and being able to have the warm drinks without sweating. Yeah. I feel like I'm sort of into the whole autumn mood, and then straight on to Christmas, which is my favourite time of the year. Lynn says, hi from North Carolina, sending you lots and lots of love to the US. Hillpree, great to see you, my love. How are you? How are you doing? Says, can you recommend a good body exfoliant? My now husband, hang about. When did that happen? Why didn't we know? Where was my invite? I've got a hat to wear and everything. No, Hillpree, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations. I cannot tell you how happy I am for you. I know you've been with the channel literally from the start, and that makes me so happy. So congratulations. Body exfoliant, I love. Let me see if I can find it. I love if it depends whether you want an actual exfoliator or you want an exfoliating cleanser. I love the Naturium Smoother Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Body Wash. It's so good. Like, So good. I'd say it's probably the best because it's got AHAs as well as salicylic acid. It's one of the best, and it's just worked so good. I feel beach ready. I haven't got a beach to go to, but when I do, I'm ready. It's so good. They do also do a body scrub and mask, which has AHA, BHA, and PHA in, which I like. But I find, mask on the body, it's a bit messy. I would just say use that glycolic body wash from Naturium. It's so good. It is, honestly, and it's so cheap. I think I paid £20 for it, and you get like a gallon of product. It smooth out the body probably in about 2 weeks. Use it every day. It's also great because if you use it under the armpits, it actually changes the pH under the arm, so you'll need less deodorant, and it keeps you fresh. It's so good. It is so good, and it'll help just smooth out sensitive skin. Just make sure you moisturize fully afterwards as well. Get a good moisturizer and put that on top, and it'll work wonders. Yeah, just once again, I'm so happy for you, my love. So happy. Murray said, greetings from Ireland, Rob, and everyone. This is my first live stream. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here, my love. So glad. Where I'm in the chat. There we are. Fristenberg says, bringing my whole stash of sunscreen, including backups. I think this is a wise move, Fristenberg. Gaybait says, I hope I pronounced that right, says, can I use retinol after using the ordinary Azure line? Yeah, absolutely. Azure line works well with retinoids. No problem at all. Tina says, just popping on to say hi. Having my mother over for tuna steaks. I'm running late. That sounds great. Where's my invite, Tina? I can come over for tuna steaks. I'm open to that. Have fun and sending you lots of love. John says, hi, Rob. Is Microneedling a good option to fade hyperpigmentation? I don't think it's the best option for hyperpigmentation. Great for boosting collagen and elastin. Not sure it's the best for hyperpigmentation. I think if you were going to a derm's office and having a treatment for hyperpigmentation, I would probably go with a peel over microdermabrasion. That's my that would be my preference. Up to you, but that would be my preference. I think certain peels can work really well, and if you go into the office, it kind of makes sense. I had microneedling done probably about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years now. Wasn't painful. I wouldn't say it's painful. I'd say there's a little bit of, you're aware something's happening. I wouldn't say it's painful. No, not too bad. Not too bad. Matt, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Great to see you and sending love to California. Ebba says, hi, Rob. Do you like laser and CO2? It's great for acne scarring. It's great for pitted scarring, but it's extreme and there's a lot of downtime. So yes, but I would use it as a bit more of a last resort rather than go in and have a little treatment, have a laser, I'd see it more as a last resort rather than a first try, if that makes sense. I haven't had it done personally, but yeah. Matt says, is there any real difference between lactic acid and mandelic acid? I mean, yes, in that they're different. But no, they're both very gentle exfoliating acids. So mandelic acid has the larger molecular size, and lactic acid is a humectant, so it'll attract water into itself. So I'd say lactic acid if you've got dry skin, mandelic acid if you've got sensitive skin. You can use them interchangeably, but that's like a general rule I would say stick to if you can. But yeah, there is a difference, but they're both just gentle exfoliators, so I think you could use them interchangeably if you wanted. Anne says, is retinaldehyde more powerful than tretinoin? No. Tretinoin is the most potent. Retinaldehyde, though, gives you great results with a lot less sensitivity. So I would say if you've got very sensitive skin, start with retinaldehyde, and then have a go with tretinoin. I think it's a great gateway to it, and it's great for people like me that are super sensitive to tretinoin, so want another option. It worked really well for me. Sarah, great to see you, my love, says, you look wonderful. Thank you. And lots of love for Italy. Yes, and lots of love to Italy. I want to incorporate the Indeed Lab Synoxin into my routine, but where would I put it with my C glow in the morning and Tret alternative at night? Ooh, good question. I honestly wouldn't overthink it, Sarah. Don't overthink it. Slap it on skin. So you can absolutely use the Indeed Lab Synoxin with vitamin C. It's compatible because of the way it's formulated. You can use it with a retinoid at night as long as you're used to both ingredients. It might slightly dial up sensitivity, but it shouldn't. So just make sure that you proceed with a bit of caution. But you can actually use it with both of those. So I say don't overthink it. Don't stress it. Enjoy it. I personally use it on the morning. I cleanse, and then I would put my Synoxin 2 on and then wait like a couple of minutes, and then I'll put my other skincare on top. But I put it straight on after my cleanser. That works the best for me, is what I would usually recommend, and the same goes in the evening. But yeah, you can use it with vitamin C and Tret, no problem at all. So hopefully that just makes things a little easier for you, Sarah, and hopefully you'll absolutely love the results you get. Now I'm going to take a big sip of my squash. This is just squash. It's like a lemon flavoured squash. Not that exciting, not going to lie. So I'm going to take a big sip of that. If you haven't already, if you could reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and like, honestly, it means the world to me. So thank you so much. And I'll just take a sip of this. It's fresh, just a bit boring. That's all. Jan says, I'm loving the Merry May eye cream, although I found a super concealer, the Catrice, pronounce it HD, £5, no crepiness, even on my 57-year-old eyes. I've seen, who was it that I saw really fangirl about the Catrice concealer? I think it was like Tati Westbrook or something. I must have caught like a bit of her one of her videos. Anyway, she went mad for that. So I do know it's supposed to be a really good option. And so yeah, thank you for sharing, Jam. Fristy Boy says, by the way, thank you for everyone who's recommended Abby Young to me. My hair is already happier. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Isn't she absolutely like the best content creator ever? I am totally biased because she happens to be one of the nicest people ever. But yeah, she is great, and her recommendations are amazing, and her hair is gorgeous. And not just that, like, naturally, like, oh, I was born with it. If you look, like, she shows like videos, pictures of her hair like 5 years ago versus now, it's like night and day. And that's great, because I think it's always good to see someone that's been on a bit of a journey that you want to go on yourself. So it kind of, yeah, and I'm so glad that recommendations go well. She's so lovely, so lovely. Hell says, house swap, yes, keep Lon there for me. Oh, you can have him, else you can have him. He's been a little, let's just call him a character this week. A little character. Mary, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. And I hope all is amazing with you. Welcome to the live stream. Sending you lots and lots of love. Jan says, if it's any consolation, it's raining in Bangkok the whole season. It feels like it's rainy season here in the UK, Jan. I don't think there's much difference between the monsoon weather and the UK weather. Scott says, I've been in a mask mood lately. Funny, actually, like, funny you should say that, Scott. I have started using masks again. I gave up. I just can't be bothered. I've started using them a little bit more. Oh, so what would a Mad About Skin mask look like? Would you go for mud, sleeping, sheet, or something else? Right. So I'm ruling out sheet mask because I am a mess with them. They don't fit my face. I end up with it all over the place. So I hate sheet masks. So we're discounting that. I don't like sleep masks because I always think they're just glorified moisturizers. I've yet to find one that's actually amazing, so we'll discount that. I will probably go for mud. I'm very oily and I get skin congestion, so mud. Now I'm actually using a beautiful what's the name of it called? Let's see if I can actually find it. Let's see if I can find it. Bear with me. This is my favourite mud mask ever. Let's see. What's it called? Oh, I'm typing it wrong. That's why. Let me find this. So this is my favourite ever mud mask. They actually sent me it. They were really kind. And sent me it, which is very kind. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, here we are. Yeah, basically, let me just link it in the chat. So it's the Bloom Effects Tulip Mud Mask. I'll link it. I just warn you, it's not the cheapest. They sent me it, so full disclosure, they sent me this product and said, oh, let us know what you think. I was like, okay, kind of expecting to be a bit underwhelmed because, you know, I'm cheap and I hate paying for stuff. I hate paying over the price for stuff. So I tried it expecting to be like, whatever. Honestly, one of the best mud masks I've ever found. Hydrates you sucks all that dirt and rubbish out of your mask. It feels so, so good. So I'm going to say, Scott, I would go, a Mad About Skin mask would look like a mud mask that doesn't dry like a crust, has some hydrating properties to it, and has a bit of floral vibe, because I do personally really like this. That Bloom Effects one is amazing, so I'd probably map it to that style of product. If you want to try it, it's amazing. I don't even know what price it is. Like I say, they very kindly sent it. I don't even know how much it is. Let me just find out, and I'll be shocked. Oh, wait there. Let me let's see. Oh, I put the wrong one. Oh, do you know what? I am useless. Let me actually put the right one. Let me actually find the right one for you, because now I've gone on about it and fangirled about it. Right, here we are. It's called the Dutch Dirt Mask by Bloom Effects. So let me get that and put this. This is the right link to it. The other one was the wrong one. Let's see. That's the real link. Let's see how much it actually is. Oh, not too bad. $30. Actually, that's not too bad. So that's about £25. Oh, you know, I might actually repurchase that. That's not bad at all. I thought it was going to be ridiculous. I love that one. It feels so good on the skin. It doesn't dry you out. Absolute holy grail. If you're looking for a decongesting mask, that is got to be one you to try. I personally really love it. And now I've seen the price. Actually, that's great. I've avoided mentioning it on the channel because I thought it was going to be like $100. And I'd be like, oh, no, I don't think I need that. Actually, for that price, I think that's good. I think that's great. Tom said, just looked at the Mary and May eye cream. Very affordable. $14 Canadian. Yeah, it's like £10 here in the UK. Really good price. We love that. Let's see. Where we are. Captain says hi. Sending lots and lots of love. Hillpree says, thank you, Rob. Adam has had quite the skin glow up since starting skincare routine based on your recommendations. We got married on August the 12th. We were supposed to pick on the Facebook page. It was fun. Thank you, Hillpree. Love, love, love to hear from you. And yeah, I just think it just makes me really happy. And I hope you had the most amazing, amazing and gorgeous day. Hell says, Rob, I'm ready to get my cold weather skincare organised. Shall I remove salicylic acid over the colder months and replace with glycolic? Or are they both just as stripping? They're kind of both going to do the same. I think if you wanted to change to glycolic acid. That's probably going to make the biggest difference, if I'm honest, in terms of hydration. That's what I would do. In the winter, swap to lactic acid. That'll make a big difference. Promise you, hells. Salicylic acid, glycolic acid, kind of interchangeable. Kind of interchangeable. Zoe, great to see you. So sorry I missed the chat so far. It's fine. We're just glad you're here. Wanted to ask, if using your exfoliating gel regularly, do I still need to use lactic acid? No, not at all. It's got lactic acid in it, so you don't need to use lactic acid if you're using it regularly. You can use a lactic acid alongside it if you want, so say alternate each use. But if you're using the Mad About Skin exfoliating gel, you can just use that in place of the lactic acid. And thank you very, very much for joining, my love. Lovely to hear from you. Olivia says, hi, where do you purchase Naturium products from? They don't seem to ship to Europe. So they do. I got one from Space NK here in the UK. Space NK also shipped to Europe. So I think, does the Naturium website not ship to Europe? I buy mine from Space NK, which is a British brand, but I think they do ship to Europe. So I don't want to speak and say definitely, but I think they do. But that's where I get mine from, Space NK. Kelsey says, hey, everyone from Huntsville. New to the live stream, loving the advice. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you could join us. Tom says, I'll be ordering the Mary and May eye cream right after the live stream. Tom, I think I might just do the same. I think we might be on it. Look, for that price, come on, it's worth giving it a shot. Now, I am going to take a big sip of this water, otherwise my voice is going to start to go. Keep those questions coming. Happy to answer as many questions as possible. We've got plenty of time today. I'm going to take a big sip of this juice. If you haven't already, if you can minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were so you don't miss out on anything. That is actually really, really good. Let me just check the internet connection, just make sure that we're all good. I like to do that periodically because the internet here is rubbish. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we're doing well so far. That's a start. Mary said, Rob, what do you think of the Geek and Gorgeous Retinal Love it. I was using Medicate 10, but the price has gone through the roof and Geek Gorge is so affordable. Is there any difference in the ingredients? So, great question. There is no difference in the main ingredient. So the Medicate one uses retinal in the same strength as the Geek and Gorgeous one. So there is no difference in the key ingredient. However, the Medicate one has an element of encapsulation, so it tends to be a little bit more gentle on the skin. But I would say if you're already used to retinal using the Medicate one, you should be able to switch to the Geek and Gorgeous and not have any issue at all. I think some people find when they first introduce retinal that the Geek and Gorgeous is that the Medicate is just a little more gentle on the skin, which technically it is. But I honestly would say if you're used to retinal, you should be able to switch and not notice the difference at all, except in the price, because you're right. That Medicate one is one of my favorites, but it's so expensive, and it's gone up a lot in price recently. So no, I think you're doing the right thing. Make the switch. I think you'll love it. Tom says, ooh, the Caudalie mask. That's also true. I also love, so this Bloom Effects one is great. Love it. But that Caudalie one, also the green Caudalie mask, also great. Me and Tom both have the same one, and it is really, really nice. I also do really love that. That could also be a good mask option, Tom. You read my mind. Hell says, I was given a sample of the SkinCeuticals Glycolic Overnight Serum today. The reviews sound amazing. Have you tried it? I remember trying the Medicate one. I'm loving glycolic acid lately. So I do like the Medicate one. Love the Medicate one. Secretly, I hate SkinCeuticals. I know it's not a popular opinion. I know everyone loves SkinCeuticals. I hate them. I think the price point is actually just robbery at this point. Like, you know, I get they put some extra technology in, they do some research. I get all of that, and that costs money. It doesn't cost the money that they're charging. And it kind of, now, because I formulate my own products, I know what the cost of these products are. I know what the markup is on SkinCeuticals, and it's ridiculous. So if they gave me a sample, oh, I would use it, hells. I would get it used, and I would enjoy it. I don't think I could ever justify spending SkinCeuticals prices. I'm not a fan, but I do like a little glycolic acid. The Medicate one is great. Really, really love that. And I am genuinely intrigued what you think of the SkinCeuticals Glycolic. I would just say look at the price, full price first. Then when you put it on the skin workout, is it worth it? Am I getting good value for money? Because I think knowing the price at the start is often a good way of determining whether something's value for money, if that makes sense. Sandra, great to see you, my love. Said using all of your products and waiting for the new ones live in NYC. Yay! Sending you lots and lots of love. Says, oh, I also see Dr. Idris from Derm. She's told me not to change anything in my skin routine. Oh, we need the gossip. So, Sandra, so you actually visited Dr. Idris in her New York dermatology. And she said, don't change anything in your skincare routine. Isn't she? Is she as gorgeous? I need the gossip. Sandra. Is she as gorgeous and friendly in office as she seems in real life as she seems on YouTube? I always get some really, really good vibes from her, and she seems really friendly, and we're kind of a similar age, so we have similar skin, and I always think she comes across as a really lovely person. So we need the gossip, Sandra. Give us the gossip. Was she as nice in person as I imagine she is based on her YouTube? Give us the gossip. But that's lovely to go somewhere and said, yeah, don't change anything. That's that's pretty rare for a derm to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, you're fabulous, which is great. So happy for you. Scott said, not bad price at all. I know, I think we've all secretly fallen in love with the Mary and May eye cream. Let me see if I can actually find it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it's the tranexamic acid and glutathione eye cream. Where do they sell it? I'll probably get mine from. Do you know what? I'll leave a link here in case you want. If we're all trying it, I'll leave a link here. This is the just for anyone as a quick link. Just to let you know as well, I'm going to get it off there because I'm so cheap. I use my own codes. I know you probably shouldn't do, but I am so cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it after this. I'm probably gonna get it from Stylevana because I had some success with them, and I've got a code that gets 10% off. So I'm cheap, and I do use my own codes. I know. I don't even know whether you should or not, but I do, and I don't care. If I can save 10%, why not? But it's currently on the Stylevana. Let's have a look how much it actually comes out at. I would be paying. Oh, let's have a look and see. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think... Let's see. I think there might be a glitch on the Stylevana website for that product. If you use that link that I've just put, click on that, and it says that it's $3. $3. I think that's a mistake. I think that's a glitch and a mistake. So shop now before they realise. I'm going to get that. $3. I am getting that. So yeah, if you did want to try the Mary and May tranexamic acid, click on that link where it seems to be $3. That must be wrong. Like, that must be wrong. That must be wrong. I can't believe it's that price. That's literally amazing. Yeah, so you can get it for $3 if you're in the States. I mean, why not? that seems ridiculously cheap. That must be an error. But yeah, so you can get it for $3. So I would recommend everyone use that and get $3. Get it for $3 if you can. That seems very, very odd. Anyway, unless I'm missing something. Let's see. Tom says, we should send you some skincare products for Dr. Idris. Quite the compliment that she's told me not to change everything. She's so lovely. She's genuinely so, so lovely. Lynn says, I love to watch your videos. They make my heart happy. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's so, so kind. And thank you so much. That makes me very, very happy. Katia says, hello, which K-beauty essence would you prefer if you had rosacea and sensitive skin? Ooh, if I had rosacea and sensitive skin, I would probably go for the one by Skin 1004, the Centella one. Calms, it soothes, great for sensitive skin. It's also really cheap, which I also love. Kelsey said, I'm just starting interested in knowing, could you give me some advice keeping irritation at minimum? Yes. So a pea-size amount is useless because who carries peas in the bathroom to measure it against? So use your little fingernail. Half of your little fingernail is what you want to be starting with. It seems so insignificant, like the smallest amount. Use that and then just dab, 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 dab and blend in. That is all you need. If you're going too hard, you will pay the price. So use the tiniest amount possible, and your skin will be far happier for it. Also, if you can, use azelaic acid, 10% or above, in your skincare routine for a month before, and that'll make a lot less sensitivity when you introduce your tretinoin. And I would always recommend the sandwich method. So when it comes to applying your tret, put moisturizer on first, then your tretinoin, then moisturizer on top, and that just sandwiches it, again minimizing the risk of any irritation. That was the advice the dermatologist gave me when I started my tret journey. And yeah, and also accept that sometimes tret isn't for everyone. Give it a go for like 3 months. If your skin still isn't tolerating it, it just might not be for you. So kind of listen to what your skin's saying, if that makes sense. Vanillo says, is there any advice for applying Revolution Miracle Eye Cream? It peels off as apply it gets even worse after I apply concealer. Obviously, my usual recommendation is apply less, which I know you've said you've done, and pat it in. So just gently pat it in rather than vigorously rub. Just gently pat it in and sweep, and that usually works for me. It is worth remembering not all products will be compatible with all skin types and all skin, so it might be worth just checking it out, and some things might work better for some than others, so like bear that in mind. It might not work for everyone, if that makes sense, and you might have to change. It worked really well for me, but that doesn't mean it's universal. Hope that helps. Marion says, hydrating toner recommendations. I love the what's that, the dupe for the SK2 one, Secret Key Galactomyces Essence. Amazing, so hydrating, evens out the skin tone. It's amazing. Reve says, saying hi and again, now I'm back home. Hope everyone's doing well. Reve, we're glad you're back home. We're glad that you got home safely and could join us again. We love you. May says, I purchased the PSA Liquid Panacea based on a recommendation. Is it okay? I love that product. Is it okay to apply after the Mad About Skin exfoliating gel? Yes, absolutely. Let the Mad About Skin exfoliator do its work for about 5 minutes, then put it on. Give them exfoliating gel a good 5 minutes to work before you put it on, though. Totally recommend it. But yeah, I use it together. No problem at all. What does FEC stand for with the Neon Eye Cream? It sounds interesting. It stands for Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate, which is the full name of the product. It's a blend of different things. There's some tranexamic acid in there. There's some really great and innovative technology for reducing dark circles. It does really, really work. I just think it's very expensive for what it is. That was it. So if this Mary and May one works, I'm going to be ordering straight after this live stream. I might make the switch. Sandra said, Dr. Idris is my birthday present to myself. Good. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that we should all be buying ourselves birthday presents? I'm fully on board with this. I think there's something amazing about just treating yourself and gifting yourself with a birthday present. Sandra, fully on it. She's beautiful, kind, funny, and a great doctor. Biopsied some areas that turned out benign. Amazing. Really happy for you, my love. Great technique. Healed well. Love her. Fab. Do you know, that makes me really, really happy, Sandra, because I think you see these people online and you think, oh, they seem so lovely, they seem so amazing. And they say, never meet your idols, never meet your celebrities because they're never as nice in person. And I think, no, that's wrong. Some of them must be. And I'm so glad that Dr. Shireen is one of them, because I would love, if I went to New York, I would definitely look her up and do a visit, because I think, yeah, she's amazing. Essentially, staff are great too. I'm doing every 6 weeks laser treatment for postmenopausal chin hair. Love going in. Oh, that's really fab. And they offer quite a range of stuff then. This is great. Oh, yeah. I think it's a treat that I definitely think is worth it. Yeah, for sure. Tano says SkinCeuticals is not cruelty free, so that and the price is a no. That is another factor. It is. It's the L'Oreal group, isn't it? So it's, yeah, that is another factor. Jan says, wow, I paid £15 shipped from Korea. That's still a good price. It's still not a bad price. I don't know how this manages to be. Yeah, $2.99. Is it the full size? 12 gram. Is that a small? Is that maybe a trial size? Maybe that's a trial size. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to order it for that price. Might order 2. I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch on the website. Sophie, great to see you, my love. Don't worry, Fashionably Late is fabulous. Emily says, hi, Rob. Do you have any water-resistant sunscreen recommendations for K-beauty brands? They seem a lot harder to find. So, first of all, Emily, welcome. Send you love. Korea doesn't really do water-resistant sunscreens. As a general rule, I can't think of any. It's not what their market wants. Or particularly buys into, which is why it's different markets create will create products based on demand. So, for example, a really great example, here in the UK, you probably won't find a mineral sunscreen on the shelf of a drugstore. Maybe 1, 2 at the tops. You don't get mineral sunscreens here. Whereas in the US, everyone would be gasping at me saying that. They'd be like, oh, everything's a mineral sunscreen. We all love mineral sunscreens. Here in the UK, we just don't use them. There's no demand for it. Consumers don't buy them. Like, statistically, consumers don't buy it. Represents about 2% of the sunscreen market. Same goes for Korea. So you'll often find that water resistant just doesn't sell, which is why they tend to not make them. It is a little frustrating. It depends what you use. I would also say it depends what you're using your sunscreen for, because generally speaking, you need water resistant if you're in and out of the pool or whatever. I get that. I personally don't reach for water resistant sunscreen. What I tend to do is just reapply really rigorously when I'm on holiday. Like, I'll go in the sea, go in the pool, come out, reapply. And I also use UV clothing, which I personally like. I had a few moles removed from my arm that were potentially cancerous. Turned out not to be, but and that really just made me think, no, UV clothing is the way forward, which is what I personally will wear, and actually see a lot more people doing it now, so I feel less self-conscious. So yes, water-resistant sunscreens do absolutely exist. They tend to be more of an American thing. You can get them here in the UK too, but again, not many of them. They tend to be more of a US thing. You probably won't find many from Korean, because the Korean consumer wants super lightweight, barely noticeable on the skin. By the nature of their water resistance, they will never be lightweight on the skin. So a water resistant sunscreen is always going to be thicker and heavier, and that just doesn't appeal to the Korean market, which is why, generally speaking, you don't find. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I will, Emily, have a look after this and I will let you know. There must be some. I will have a look and find out. Mally says, hi Rob, is the hybrid sunscreen still coming? It's I'm trying. I'll be totally honest with you guys. The mineral sunscreen isn't happening. Just not happening. We've tried, and I can't create a formula that's better than what's already on the market, so there's no point. Mineral sunscreens are ridiculously hard to formulate to get a nice application. I think there's some really good ones on the market. I can't improve on them, so I don't want to, in terms of the price, because it would be really expensive as well, because the units of sale wouldn't be there. So the mineral sunscreen isn't going to happen. The hybrid sunscreen is still in the works, but we are struggling on the formula to get it to work quite well. And because everyone seems to love the chemical sunscreen that we already have out, you know, that seems to be meeting a lot of people's needs. The hybrid sunscreen, yes, it's something I would love to do because I do enjoy hybrid sunscreen myself, but it's going to be further down the line, if that makes sense. It's not a no, but further down the line. The mineral sunscreen, no, that's not happening. There's no point me putting out a product that isn't as good as the stuff that's already on the market. I don't want to put my name to that, which is why I tend not to, if that makes sense. John says, I've been loving the ordinary copper peptides and noticing the plumping effect. Yeah, I have as well. I kind of rekindled my love for them. I loved them originally, stopped using them, kind of rediscovered them a little bit, and yeah, I'm really, really enjoying them. So yeah, I think I kind of rediscovered them would be a good word. Rebe says, how often, when would you recommend getting a facial? I had my first few weeks ago and enjoyed it, but it's expensive to do more than a few times a year. I think the cost is the thing. I tend to do them. So some dermatologists, estheticians will recommend doing it monthly. Some will say quarterly. I personally think quarterly is the max that I would do it. You know, you don't need to be having facials every week, every month. I think quarterly, every 3 months is the maximum I would do. I personally have 1 or 2 a year. That's fine as a treat. And I do it for a treat for me. I enjoy them, but it's a treat. So I tend to have one probably at the start of December as like a little bit of pre-Christmas pampering, and I tend to have one around my birthday in May. That would be, yeah, that would be how often I have them. You can have them as often as you want. I wouldn't overdo them because of the cost, but yeah, you could do them as often, but I think maximum once a quarter. Depends on your budget, but I agree with it. I think if I was a millionaire celebrity, I would probably have a facialist on hand and just have endless massages and facials. But thinking of the cost, I would stick to once a quarter tops. Mally says, thoughts on the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. People love that serum. People go mad for it. I personally have never tried it. It's on my would like to try, because I do like a lot of their products. So it's on my would like to try list. I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to trying it, but it looks good. It certainly looks good. Farida says, good morning, handsome. Thank you. Sending lots of love. When will your products be available in the US? They are. They're currently available in the US, Farida. You just need to go into the www.madaboutskincare.com, and they are available. And they will ship to the US, tracked and very affordable shipping. So check it out. But yeah, they're available for the website in the US. In terms of physical stores, watch this space. I can't say much. Watch this space. Ainley says, my teen has acne, went for a glycolic facial peel. He's glowing. Could you recommend the skincare routine for him? So first of all, I love a glycolic facial peel. When you've got acne, it can work wonders. So definitely think that's the right way forward. Recommend a skincare routine for him. Yeah, I think if teenage skin, acne prone skin in general, I would probably get a good moisturizer that doesn't strip and dry. Don't get one of these stripping acne washes. They're just too harsh on the skin and you can end up irritating everything. Just go for a nice gentle cleanser, something really easygoing. I would then incorporate an azelaic acid as a must because that's antimicrobial, really great. 10 or 15% concentration. Face Theory do a great one. Revox do another really good one. And I would use retinal with an A in the evening because retinol is also antimicrobial. A lot of people use it for anti-aging. Obviously in your teens, you don't need your anti-aging. However, it can be really good for preventing breakouts as well. So use it for anti-breakouts rather than anti-aging. So yeah, I would say I do my own retinol oil, which works great for oily skin because it actually helps balance things out. But you don't have to shop my brand. Geek and Gorgeous do one and Medicate do one. Get yourself an azelaic acid from Revox or Face Theory and a good cleanser. And of course, sunscreen. A lightweight sunscreen. I'm super oily and acne prone. Like my skin is always acne prone. I created my own because it doesn't break me out. But there's lots of other ones on the market that doesn't break you out as well. Lots of options there, my love. But yeah, that's what I'd recommend. The ingredients I would definitely recommend. Jan says, no, that's a small size. Normal size is 30, but 12ml is a good size for eye cream because you need a tiny bit. This is actually true. So I looked at the size and like, oh, that's a small size. Which is still good, like to trial to start. So I'll probably start with that. And yeah, and see. But I do actually really like, I'd like a nice eye cream. Sophie said the normal size is 30 grams, just over £7. Oh, amazing. £7. Oh. everyone buy that Mary and May eye cream. We're all going to have to try it together, aren't we? It's like a book club. We'll have like a skincare club. We'll all try it and we'll share our views. Jan, they're going to be paying you. They're going to be paying you as their promoter. Catherine says, Ice and Nox is a Korean skin water resistant sunscreen. Oh, amazing. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm going to try that out. I'm always interested in water resistant sunscreens. It's nice to have options. So I'm going to try that out. Thank you so much. Katie said, thank you, Rob, for your reviews. They're great. Thank you. Which K-Beauty moisturizer would you recommend after using the Medicate Retinol? Ooh. Well, my favourite that I use after my retinol is the Skin 1004 Bioseeker. Yes, that one. Let me find a link. This I've had great results with. It's so nice. The Madagascar Centello Probio Seeker Enrich Cream. It's nice because you can put two. I'll just put that on. It's nice because you can put 2 layers on if you want it a little bit thicker. For me, 1 layer is all I need. You can put 2 layers on if you want it a little bit thicker. Works really, really well. Jan says, is the Mad About Skin Serum going to be in an airless pump with the new packaging? It is, Jan. It's going to be in an airless pump, which is great. So some of the things that we're changing about the Mad About Skin Serum, a couple of things that we're changing, because might as well be fully transparent with you guys, is we haven't been able to get airless pumps of a quality that I'm happy with in the 50ml, which this currently is. So it's going to be reduced to a 30ml serum, which is fairly standard. All the Ordinary, the Inculus, everyone's serums are 30ml, so it's going to be reduced to 30ml, but the price will also be coming down. So don't worry, it's not going to be a case of paying the same for less product. We're not all about that. The price will be coming down as well, so it's going to be a 30ml serum in an airless pump with a price reduction to take account of the fact that there's slightly less product. I would have loved to have kept it at 50ml because I think that's just more convenient, but it wasn't to be, and I want to make sure the packaging is right for the product, so that's going to be the change with it. But yeah, the formulation isn't changing, the packaging is, the size is going to change, but the price point's also going to come down, which, you know, might benefit some people, because I know a lot of people take a long time to get through the product, so it should help. So let me know your thoughts. Simone says, hi handsome, thank you, sending love. What make do you recommend from fine lines, crow's feet, plumping of the skin? I'm trying different ones and seeing a real difference, and never see a real difference. Try the Synoxin 2 serum from Indeed Labs. That hands down is the one that's given me the biggest difference in my own skin. I absolutely love it. I recommend it all the time to people. I think it's such an amazing product. So yeah, that's what I would recommend if you're in the market for plumping fine lines and wrinkles, making you look as fabulous as I'm sure you already look anyway. But yeah, that would be the one that I personally would recommend. John says, wearing the Mad About Skin sunscreen today. Yes. Thank you, John. So am I. Emily says, thank you, John and Catherine, for a couple of water-resistant recommendations for my question. Seems like Rob is right that they are rare. But yeah, this is true. But sometimes rare is good, you know, have a look. And I'm glad that we've been able to help with some recommendations. Let me know if you try any of them. And yeah, let me know. Mally said, is the Mad About Skin sunscreen water resistant? So sweat resistant, not water resistant. There's a difference. So water resistant is internationally recognized term where it has to be a certain percentage of it still has to be remaining on the skin after 80 minutes in water. And that's a very difficult thing to achieve without it being a very thick and heavy sunscreen. Sweat resistant means that light sweat, as opposed to actually dunking in water, resistant up to 80 minutes. So the Mad About Skin sunscreen is sweat resistant, so you can go jogging in it and you're fine. Walking to the office and you perspire a bit, it's fine. Going in the pool, like, again, it's still on the skin. It doesn't disappear the second you touch water, but it isn't water resistant in the terms of some of the thicker sunscreens are. So yeah, it's all about what you need. You know, this is my sunscreen, and I'll be honest with you guys. On the beach, I'm going to the Caribbean in November. On the beach, no, I'm going to go for a thicker sunscreen that I layer on. Feels a bit greasy and horrible, but gives me more protection in terms of like long-lasting in and out of the water protection. I'll go for that. This I use every single day because it's lightweight, it's sweat resistant. And so it's all about matching the sunscreen you use to your individual environment. If you're not going in and out of the water, I personally wouldn't use a water resistant sunscreen because they're more likely to clog your pores. They're thicker and greasier, so they don't feel as good, and they can be really difficult to remove at the end of the day. So during the day, I wouldn't want to wear a water resistant sunscreen because what's the point? I'm not going in and out of water. I'd reach for a sweat resistant one. When I'm on the beach, absolutely can go for a water resistant one, because that's what you're in and out of the pool, you're in and out of the water. Kind of makes sense. Does that make sense? I always match your sunscreens to what you're kind of looking for. Jan says, I'm not sponsored, unfortunately. I know, Jan. We should get you sponsored by Mary and May. You earn a fortune. Sarah says, aloha from Hawaii. Sending love to Hawaii. Says, what way should I layer tretinoin, vitamin C, and hydroquinone? So I presume, I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I presume that they're prescribed, because hydroquinone and tretinoin are usually prescription only. So I'm assuming they're prescribed. So I would always say, ask your prescriber. They've done an assessment of your skin. They know what your skin is. If you've got any sensitivities and things, ask your prescriber, because those are high potency actives, and I would ask your prescriber which is the best thing. That's not me copping out and saying, oh, I don't want to answer the question. I just think with the high potency actives, it's best to check with the person that's prescribed the products. Eloise, great to see you, my love. We've missed you. Sending lots and lots of love. Jan says, could you not just make the serum in a 100ml airless pump? I'd love to, Jan. We are, however, doing the moisturiser in a 300ml airless pump. So there is going to be an option for that finally. Dory says, hi, lovely people. Any recs for the stubborn hyperpigmentation? I've used retinol religiously a year, vitamin C serums, glycolic serums, and more with little results. Have you tried tranexamic acid and azelaic acid used together? That's worked the best for me with my post-acne hyperpigmentation. That's what I would usually recommend together. Amazing. John says, I love the Ella's pump for serum. I use Mad Skin serum and sunscreen. Thank you, John. Simone said, could you please write that for me? I didn't catch the name. Yes, let me find it. I'll pop a link so you can see exactly what it's called. This is that's the link for you, so you can see the name. I don't know, that's the link to where it's sold in Target. I don't know whether you've got a Target or not. That's where it's cheapest. If you haven't, then at least you've got the name of it, my love. Reve said, I love an airless pump, easier to travel with. Totally. That's the main reason we're doing it, making it easier for everyone. Unposh Nails, love that name, says, I love the Peach and Lily KP Body Scrub, Physical Scrub Plus AHAs. That's also a really good product. Haven't used it in ages, but I do love it. Says, Alex Arnell just raved about the Turing Glycolic Body Wash, another item to add to the notebook wish list. It is genuinely really good, and I'm not the biggest fan of body washes. I like to just keep it cheap and cheerful with the body wash. Nothing exciting. That one I will definitely use. Anita says, what islands are you going to? My family is from St. Kitts. Oh, one of my favourite islands. Genuinely one of my favourite islands. So we're doing a cruise around. So we're doing Barbados. We're doing St. Kitts. We're doing Antigua. The British Virgin Islands. I think we're doing Montserrat and Martinique. I think those are the ones that we're doing. Unless I've missed one. Yes, the St. Kitts, we will be there. And yeah, it's secretly my favourite, I think, all around favourite island. So, and I'm not just saying that because your family's from there. It genuinely is. I've been many times. I love it. Emily says, I love the Mad Skin Moisturiser. Very excited to hear about the 300ml size and airless pump. Thank you, Emily. And yeah, I think a lot of people are going to find it more convenient for the body. And yeah. Simone says, you're a star. No Target in France. It's a shame. It is the cheapest place to get it. But in France, I think you can get it from one. I bought it when I was away in Italy in one of the European pharmacies that I know have have French stores, so hopefully you'll be able to find it. Let's have a look and see. Jan says, actually transfer mine to an airless pump. I'm scared I'm going to spill some. That's practice. That's practice, Jan. Well, oh my god, I put the Jan says, put the Mad Skin serum in the 300ml pump. Done for you, Jan. Done. Well, I've got to the end of the comments. I'm on a roll. I've done this 3 weeks running now. I'm on a roll. So I guess that's a good time to end the live stream. We've been chatting and gossiping for an hour and a quarter. So I'm going to go get my curry, which I'm making for tea. Hopefully it'll be nice. We'll see. Made it quite spicy today, so we'll see. We'll see. But thank you all so much for spending your Saturday with me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the live stream. It's been amazing. It's been amazing to hear from you. Oh, Marley says, happy the serum is coming down to 30ml. Took me ages to get through the 50ml, which I think is, yeah, I think a lot of people experience that, but I also wanted to bring the price down accordingly. We're not in the market for charging the same for less product like some shady brands do. Not at all. Anita says, just start using our serum and sunscreen. Yay, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me. It's been lovely to chat to you all. Hopefully you have an amazing rest of the weekend. Happy bank holiday weekend if you're watching from the UK. The UK, we've got Monday off, so it's a nice long weekend. And yeah, don't forget, if you wanted to buy any of the Mad About Skin products, 3 for the price of 2 until the end of August. So stock up now if you need any of the products or the refills. I'm going to send you so much love, and just, yeah, love you all. Love you. Bye.